What I tell you? What did I tell you? Como is, man, come on, man. Como is going down, baby. Man, I don't know what to tell you. I kind of feel bad for Como, man, a little bit. Everybody's saying, that I think he should step down and resign. The governor of New York, Como, does not want to step down. The New York mayor, a lot of people think, this is time for Andrew Como, to step down. So every time they do this, Como comes right in, and if you look at him, he just got the look of somebody who's guilty. And he looked like somebody that's been in a lot of fights his whole life. And this guy is not finna back down. He looks like a gritty, grimy New York dude. So they probably put him right in there. Yo, Como, man. Yeah. He looked like somebody that worked with me on the docks. He looked guilty. And it's like every week it's another woman that pops up. Another aide or assistant that worked with him just pops up out the blue. It's like as soon as they get like somebody under control, it's like, come on, what? Got on the bench? What? Come on, what? Got on the bench? And como means what in Spanish, so it's funny. Come on, what? Got another bench? I mean, we are up to about six of them, maybe more. They just keep falling, man. It's like they falling out his nose, his mouth, everywhere, man. It's just bitches everywhere. What? Got another bitch? Oh man. So now this new lady said that she was groped also by him. Oh. Como said, I have never done anything like this. This is bull. She was with it. Oh man. She said that she was in the executive mansion and Como decided to grope her. Now, this aide who was not identified by the newspaper, oh, obviously, right? She was summoned to his private residence last year to assist him with a technical issue. When alone on the second floor, the governor closed the door, reached under her blouse, and began touching her. The new details they got now, which were reported, like yesterday or 2 days ago, said that he became sexually aggressive, and the woman is now the sixth person to come up to accuse the governor of sexual harassment or inappropriate behavior. Now, Como got tired of this and said, as I said yesterday, I've never done anything like this. The details of this report are gut wrenching. I am not going to speak to the specifics of this or any other allegations given the ongoing review, but I am confident in the result of my attorney general's report. The newspaper had initially reported that a supervisor in the governor's office had become aware of the possible inappropriate conduct. So they saying that a supervisor, a woman, noticed that the aide had become emotional as she watched Mr. Cuomo give a televised apology on March the 3rd in response to multiple allegations, but still denying touching anyone inappropriately. So anyway, the aide then told the supervisor about what she experienced with Mr. Cuomo. The aide, who is younger than Cuomo, has also accused the governor of flirting with her and touching her on previous occasions. The aide never filed a formal complaint about the encounter. The governor and all those people learned about the allegation earlier in the week from some other employees in the office. This is crazy. Now, this is a tough position for Como because this is his whole thing here. They trying to get an impeachment inquiry together to get rid of Como. Now, it's a lot of people accusing or harassing them and all of these different things and talking about people who are running the country, the boroughs, all these stuffs that they put together. They got like a 24 like all this paperwork outlining a whole series of unsettling experiences with Como, including the instance where this lady said he kissed her on the lips without her consent after a private meeting in his New York City office back in 2008. Como has denied this allegation as well. So it's getting crazy, people. The world is crazy and people are getting crazy with it. So shortly after that, they said this Mrs. Bennett, whatever, she's 25, said that the governor asked her whether she had had sex with older men, whether she had intimacy issues because of her experience being a survivor of an assault. So, disturbed by the remarks, Ms. Bennett told the governor's chief of staff about the encounter and provided a lengthy statement to the special counsel of the governor. She was transferred to another job further away from the governor's office before quitting in November. Now, the allegation and those of other women who had since described him as inappropriate or whatever has rocked the Albany leading number of Democrats to join the Republicans in calling for the governor to be impeached or to step down. Now, the majority leader of the state Senate became the most powerful Democrat in the state to call on Mr. Cuomo to resign, leading many of others in her conference to follow suit. The governor is a third term Democrat who has apologized for workplace remarks that he say may have hurt or offended women, insisting he never meant to make anyone feel uncomfortable and never touched anyone inappropriately. Like he said, it was unintentional and I truly and deeply apologize for it. I feel awful about it and frankly I'm embarrassed by it and that's not easy to say. But he meant about what he was saying in the office, not about touching people. He's like, look, I said some crazy stuff, but I ain't touched nobody. Now they believe multiple and growing credible allegations of harassment and recent reports detailing the cover up of the whole COVID thing and nursing homes are extremely disturbing, and it makes it clear that the governor is no longer the right governor for New York. That's how they feel. Now, while everybody's calling for blood, that's why they have a courthouse to let the charges be heard and Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. So that's where they stand now. Can you believe it? Oh, they ain't done. It's gonna be some more popping up out of nowhere. Believe me, they ain't through. Right before they walk in the court, it's gonna be, come on, what? Got another bitch?